What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to my video, welcome to my channel. Welcome here, and I just want to make a video about how our modern society sucks. And I do apologize that all my videos are mostly like all hating videos and everything. You know, I really apologize for that, but you know, everything I see, it just sucks to me. But you know, I'm positive myself, but everything I just see just sucks. So I just want to make a review on our society. We're living to. Yeah. Now today, the kids have changed. Grown-up people changed. All the music, all the entertainment industry, it just had changed. It changed, but it went down below. It just got horrible. Now I want to explain to you, like, thoroughly about everything I've seen so far. So far, the kids, you know, I don't know if for some of you kids still go to high school. You know, if you're a senior, congratulations, getting the hell out of school. But anyways, if you're in high school, a bunch of swag, you know, all the kids who came up with the swag shit, because all the new rappers nowadays are coming up with their lyrics saying swag, I got swag, blah 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 blah, shit like that. And so all the swag kids are like, oh, I'm gonna sack my pants and show my bronze spot on my ass. Hoo 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 hoo. And then so everybody will start, all the swag kids will make fun of you because you don't have the swag, and they expect you to have the swag. And I have the same problem too. They're like, why do you don't dress up like swag? Because I don't want to. And I'm in my own personality. Duh. And then whenever I blast my own music, they're like, what are you listening to? I'm listening to real music, dipshit. And they're like, oh, well, why are you listening to that? You should be listening to Wiz Khalifa, Lil Wayne. Oh, fuck Lil Wayne. You and your bullshit ass rappers, whack ass rappers that can't sing for shit and they're meaningless lyrics. Really. Get this through your head. Anyways, yeah, and they're calling me hipster, blah blah blah. You know, I'm not hipster, I'm more of a free roam kind of deal, but people just don't respect it. These kids don't respect. You know, I try respecting them. I'm respecting them, pretending that I like their music. You know, when they share me their shitty ass music, and it's pop, and like, oh, this is pretty cool, it's catchy, you know. But when I share their music, they're like, oh, this is stupid, this is shit. Sounds like babyish music. Dumbasses. Anyways, off that, and yeah, so all the swag shit is just, I already made a video anyway, so I just want to go on. Anyways, the music. You know, most of my videos are kind of, you know, all about music. But, you know, almost all the music does not take any talent. Their lyrics are meaningless and cheesy. And most of all, they don't play any instruments at all. So that's a big disappointment. And so. And our television shows. Have you noticed that my TV isn't on because there's nothing good on TV? Now, first of all, I'm not much of a TV person, but when I was a kid, I used to watch like Ren and Stimpy, Cat and Dog, Pinky and the Brain. Those were the shit. I remember when I was a kid, I used to watch so much TV because like the cartoons were the bomb. But now all we have is Victorious, iCarly, and Big Time Rush, and what else? Oh, I can't even remember. So many garbage and so many teen Nick stars that think they can sing, and they sing horribly. The only credit I give to is Ariana Grande, which is Kat from Victorious. She's a redhead, which is awesome. But anyways, like, you know, that she sings pretty well, but the rest, it just sucks balls, like straight up. Oh yeah, Jersey Shore. MTV plays shitty television shows like Jersey Shore. I'm really glad they canceled the show, because when Snooki got pregnant or whatever, yeah, the slut bitch. Anyways, she got pregnant, and so they canceled the show because they won't feel the same. So I'm like, oh yay! So happy they don't play their dramatic bullshit and all the fighting and then those faggots with spiky ass hair and whatever. And movies are not coming out so great. I'm not saying all movies are bad. Like the best movie so far I ever seen was Dark Knight Rises. That was an epic movie, but it was made by Warner Brothers, which is, I understand they make a lot of good movies. But other than that, all the movies are coming out fake, and it just gets you bored and off-minded. You just, when you watch a movie that's based on Hollywood film, you think it's pretty catchy and that you will enjoy the movie. But I always get that problem that I've been looking around the theater room or my house in Suffolk, because I'm be like for example, I watched the Battleship movie. It was okay. It was, but they need to come out good movies, man. Good movies. So I don't want to talk about movies because not all of them are bad, but I'm just saying, like, some movies need some. Most of them are kind of cheesy, so it needs a little bit more effort. But let's go off from that. Let's go to what else there is. Oh yes, kids with iPhones. Kids with iPhones, really? Why do kids deserve to get iPhones if they're not in that age to get a phone? Like really? Like, as a kid, they should be playing with toys. They should own a bike. They should go outside in the park and play some football or soccer or whatever. When I was a kid, I didn't have a phone. Well, yeah, sure, the phones are a bit shitty back then. It's all those little flip-flop phones. But still, back then when I was a kid, we used to go in the park. We used to ride bikes as a group of friends, and we also get some ice cream and everything. And we used to play soccer and football. We used to throw action figures up in the air until they fall and drop in the ground and break, and we thought it was hilarious, epic. And oh yeah, and Halloween, sometimes every year, whenever we go trick-or-treating, we get a shit ton of candy. We fill it up with full bags, and then we check through the candy, and we like pour all the shit, and we find all the crappy candies, like the cheap ass candies that you find in the $1 store. And so we didn't like it, you know, for example, those little cheap Jawbreakers. There was this odd candy that I just found, that it was just the blue wrapping. It didn't say the name of the candy, they didn't even say the flavor. It was just plain wrapper. And I didn't trust it because I'd be like, what the shit is this? What kind of candy is this? It's just a blue wrapping paper, and that's pretty much it. And so me and my friends decided to get all the crappy candies and like throw them at random houses. It was funny because they're pretty loud and they're like hard candy too. So my friend Brandon, that's his name, and he got the Jawbreaker and he threw it at some random house and hit the window. It was freaking loud too, and the lights turned on, and we're like, holy shit, we start running like crazy. It was funny, it was epic, it was good times. Good times. But now the kids don't do that anymore. They're into like the iPhone shit, and every time I go to public, like restaurants or stores or whatever, I see kids playing Temple Run, Angry Birds, and stupid shit like that. Really. And a DS, Nintendo DS is fine, because back in the days, as kids, we played Game Boys. Like any type of Game Boy, like Game Boy Advance, SP, Game Boy Color, all the Game Boys. We play around public, and we play Game Boy around public like a boss. We blast Pokemon, we blast... What else did we blast? Oh yeah. What's the name of the game? Damn. We blast Kirby and Mario. We blast all those games, man. Those games were the shit. You know, as a kid, I owned a bike, and I did all those things. I owned an SNES. That was epic. But now they're like, Also, we got these like little teenage girls. They're like at least 12 or 13, preteen, 14-year-olds owning iPhones, and they think they're all badasses and sassy, and they're all posy because they got iPhones. Give me a fucking break, really. An iPhone is not. It's not what makes you look cool. You know. It's why. You know, I feel like slapping these parents, really. Why would you get your kid an iPhone at their younger age? You know, I'm only, I'm not trying to be jealous and everything. You know, I own an iPhone myself, watch. I really use this piece of shit. I really do. I only use it for music, pretty much because the music sucks. And I use it for business and check out my email, so it's because it's a pain in the ass to check it on the computer. But I only use it for business or contact with, you can use this for entertainment. If you're really hella bored, for example, you're in a hospital lobby and you're waiting for, for example, you're waiting for your aunt to have a baby and you're like, shit, this is boring. I'm in the hospital, smells like medicine all over the place, so you just pull out your iPhone, it's fine. It's cool. But when you're hanging out with a group of friends, you're with family, reunions, or whatever, and you pull out your phone every 2 seconds, it's irritating. That's not cool. I'm more of a person, whenever I hang out or go to vacations or whatever, I'm more like not paying attention to the phone that much. I'm more like into like what's around the world kind of deal. And I see a lot of people like hanging out with their friends and they're pulling out their cell phones like really? Like, come on. And my sister, she's 10, and she's wanting an iPhone for Christmas. And I'm like, I'm gonna talk to my parents about this, because that's not gonna happen. She has to be a girl, she has to be playing Barbies and ride a bike. Not an iPhone, because her friends have iPhones and other types of other electronic devices. And then she's like, oh, I want one too. And she asked one for Christmas. Oh, hell no. She's going to own a bike. And she's going to be a little girl. Jeez, man. Can this society get any worse? And, talking about this just makes me pissed off. I can't think of anything else. What was I about to say? I am so apologize. Oh yeah. When I was hanging out with my group of friends in the mall, and it's okay place to hang out with the friends, but I don't see why texting is so fun. I keep receiving hey or hey, what's up, and I'm like, hey, what's up, dude? And then they told me, what are you doing? Yeah, don't you hate text messages like that lame? They tell you, what are you doing? Oh, I'm masturbating. What do you expect? Just kidding. Nothing. And then they say, ha ha ha, that's cool, and a smiley face. And I'll be like, oh, I'm kind of busy right now. I'll text you when I get home. It's cool to be texting at home because there's nothing to do that much at home. But in public, I even see like 20-year-old women, like they're like sitting in a table in a restaurant, like as a girlfriend, like a friend's place, or they're with their boyfriends having dinner. But what I see the most is just they pull out their cell phones and they turn on their phone, and the whole screen is white, and they go on Facebook. Really, they go on Facebook. And I keep seeing that everywhere in public, on restaurants, and some on bars. You know how I noticed? Because the toolbar is blue and the whole page is white. Screw Facebook. It's lame. Why would they pull out their phone and just go on Facebook, like straight up? Turn that shit off and look around you. Oh yeah, what was I about to say about my group of friends? Brought some guy brought his other friends, And we didn't know them. We're like, oh, okay. And they brought a girl over too, so we were okay about it anyway. So we didn't give a shit. And this girl had the Samsung slip and slide phone. So fucking annoying, dude. Like you hear that click in the end, and it's annoying as balls because you can't stand hearing that. And she puts it on her ass pocket, pulls it out from her ass pocket too. So whatever. So every time she pulls out her phone from her ass pocket, she'll be like, click, and all you hear is a click, 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 click. Done. Puts it in her ass pocket again. And then I was like, oh, okay. She just texted once. Anyways, we were talking, and she, every couple seconds, she'll be like, click, 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 click. I'm like, oh shit, with the rage face. Oh, bitch. Okay, just the second time. That's it. Okay, go on. And then a couple seconds again, and the vibrate's pretty loud because the Samsung phones, the vibrate is really loud. So I heard it from here. I'm like, shit, she didn't pull it out. She did, and then I heard the sliding and the click in the end, and then all I heard is the clicking. I'm like, you know, when I heard that, I just felt like, bitch, slap the shit out of the phone and just like tell her, look around you. What do you see? What do you see? Clouds? You see a sun? Look at those beautiful trees. Look at those nice cars. Well, they're not that nice. Look at those nice cars. Why are you not appreciating nature? Why are you like into your phone? Why are you sticking that phone up your ass so much? Why? It's so irritating. Stop it. And that's how I felt like doing it. Just slap the shit out of it and just tell her and rage at her. Look around you. Look at the beautiful nature. You don't appreciate it. You're focusing on your technological cell phone. Too much technology. I got a secret. Some parts made in Japan. Ooh. Sorry. That's how I felt like doing that. And then I was gonna get some food from Panda Express. And so I left from the exit and I go through that small road. And all of a sudden there's this pedestrian, road, and so I saw that girl, and she looked a bit slutty too, don't get me wrong. She had like booty shorts and then like a whatever shirt she was wearing. And she was like this. I'm like, bitch, are you gonna cross or are you just gonna be sticking this phone up your ass? Come on, hurry up. And so I stopped and she's still on her phone. She's like, she doesn't even want to cross, she'll be like on the phone. I'm like, you know what, bitch, I'm gonna floor this shit. And I floored it and just, I can't believe she didn't see in her corner of her eye like that I stopped in front of the pedestrian road. I can't believe she didn't saw that. She was just into her phone. And I was like, I floored it. Damn, these people, like, kids, need to explore, be playing football in parks for crying out loud. They need to be kids, not just acting like they're cool with their cell phones. I really use this piece of shit. Like I said, I really use it. I use texting for inside the house, but texting is so boring. Like, you receive a text and you don't feel like texting, but you don't want to be mean to that person that texts you because she texted you or he texted you. You're like, I'm busy, bye. Just be like that. It's gone to this society, man. Really. Kids with cell phones, teenagers are just being weird. It's just nuts, man. Just nuts. That was epically funny that I just floored in front of that slutty girl when she